the best place is to go nirvana. Here on earth, everything is suck. Desire make you suffer. I want to be enlightened. Is that a desire as well? If you feel suffocate from big institution called religions, I'm here with you. It happened to us. It does happen still, and it might still continue. And to come out of it takes a lot of courage and bravery, because you're gonna go against the community that you are seeking to have accepting and validation for your whole life. Is check every inch inside of your body, as it was choking inside of me. It feels as you're gonna betray your own people, broke trust to have your own freedom. But if you were there, don't stop. Get out of it. I don't know that religion have done damage to me. I have no awareness. All I know was I was so grateful. I think the religion is speaking the right things, and everything is just ultimate truth. Because when you were young, you were taught that the highest ranking in everything is religion, is the highest here. And the highest and the most respectful in our society is monk. And once the monk put the yellow robe on, I thought that every word they said is a righteous word. I have no filter, no barriers, like what come in is what in there. Because somebody already put this position so highly. And I also think that these people who dedicate themselves to be a monk is also very, very in just a commitment, and there was something about them. But of course, they also, another word, a student of religion. So, student of religion is also no good and no not good. So they also do mistake like other people. They understand things, misunderstood things like other people. But I wasn't be taught in such a way that to doubt or questioning or have a critical thinking for myself. So everything we hear, we take it in. And I believe it's most of us is like this. I don't know for young generation, but at my time, I born in 1980s, so my time. So I just know that there is an aspect that being taught in religions, I'm not talking about that is ultimate truth that in religion. I'm talking about people in religions, monk teaching this to people based on what they understand, has caused a lot of damage in my life. Subconsciously, not knowingly. First of all, I had a lot of fear about death because I was told that once you die, you're gonna be judged. The weird thing about Thai Buddhism is not really a Buddhism. Purely is like a Hindu custom infused in the Buddhism, because the Buddhism is coming from Hinduism, like Christian coming from Jews. So we were told about the concept of heaven and hell, and the karma is like we believe in karma. So whatever you do, it gonna impacts, have some consequence. But if we go far than just consequence, because we were told you do good, you got good, you do bad, you got bad, and bad it multiply. So let's say we were taught that if you were to lie in your life, when you die, you go to hell, and there will be a person called Yomaban, which is the one who have all the records of what you have done in your life, and he can evaluate what kinds of penalty you're gonna be receiving in hell. And if you lie, you're gonna have to drink like there was a lot of version of this. Okay, one of the version is there is a steam of hot acid, and they will scoop that, put in your mouth until your mouth burn and burns everything inside your internal, and keep continue doing that depend on how much have you lied in your life, and then you will die. So basically you already die, but you were in hell, and then you could die again. Let's say they said you were born in hell and you're gonna drink that until you die in hell, and then you reborn again in hell and repeating that process much more multiplied than what you have done on earth. That is just a lie. And there is like statue represent this kinds of thing for you to really see how it should look like. And this statue is in the temple itself, and it's the way that they do is like to use this tactic to make you fear, in order to control you to be a good person, in order to control the society to be in harmonies. Wow, good intention. And yes, I was so afraid. Right now, I don't take it as what it was ever told me anymore, but the fear that is go far deep in subconscious when you were young, were told it so multiple times in your life. Every time you go to temple, you're gonna hear these kinds of things again. It went very deep. Even now I couldn't unlearn and overcome this. So I have fear. I often think about that. And this is just one aspect. We also were taught that there is so legit way of seeing how karma pay in our life. Like if you do good, you are good. If you do bad, you are bad. And if you are bad now, you have born in a poor family, you born with ugly face, with bad voice and smell. There were all reasons for why you have this in this lifetime. Like if you born in poor, it means you are never really giving anything to anyone. You never donate money. You never help other people. It means that you were before a very cold-hearted person in the past. So that's why now your karma pay the law that you have to be poor. So like how if you were poor in a society that teach you this, how would you see your life? How would you take yourself so small, thinking guilty that I have done just a bad thing before? Like if you have a bad skin, I talk because you have already a bad mind. If you have a bad breath mouth, it means you always speak bad thing. You gossiping, it means this. And if you are dumb, not smart, it means you never meditate. It have exactly, and there is like a lectures of what you done that you will get later. If you donate money, you're gonna be rich in the next life. So this is tactic that make people feel like they have to donate money at the temple. Therefore, it was all the good thing. If we follow, then people will become just a very nice, and society is harmonized. No one steal, no one kill. It's a great thing, right? And maybe it needed to be like this in order to us to live in a safe place together. But this aspect make me become just a nice that doesn't have boundary for myself, because we should put other people first. We help other people first. We cannot say no for not being good people. And I see now that I have changed a lot. I can say no to things, and I can take myself first. I can appear not nice, But I could really see the suffering that we all have in common from the teachings of the religions. So this is just a few aspects that I become aware, and I was living this for many decades with all of this fear. And when I start to list like this, what come up in me was a lot of anger. Like I have a lot of anger that I didn't aware. Because I thought when things like this happen to me, my deep inside, my soul know that it's a lie, it's a manipulation, it's like I was pushing, like I have to swallow this in without my own distinction. So I feel suffocating and that's not possible to have another expression than like it, happy, love it, grateful. Then I suppress a lot of anger inside, and now it started coming up. And by feeling, I feel I have a two person inside of me. There was a one that so much anger, maybe a little one, my little inner child, and there's a version of me that I can see that no one have a bad intentions for doing such thing, and even people who teach this thing, they are truly believe in it, and they perhaps one of the victim of this teaching as well. So it's not that I don't understand. I understand it, but something that cannot help is the anger that still arise in me, and I get more triggered by being in Indonesia and see this reflection through another religions. I perceive the religion that is much, much more strict than Buddhism. So I get so much triggers, and I have never ever really wanted to understand Muslim religions in general, but I got triggered to the point that I want to find out the answer for myself to have peace. So I try to understand why women wear headscarf, and are they willingly to wear it or because they were forced to do it. And I came across a very diverse belief, informations, which is part of it that I never expect was there are women who really proud to wear the headscarf, and they see it as the way to embrace the modesty. And when they wear it, they feel empowered, they feel connected to God, and they wear with their own choice, and they feel powerful. So which is, that wasn't the view that I thought they were thinking. So I was really surprised on my own misunderstanding about them. So they were enjoy doing it. Then if the case is like that, I am happy for them. Then I not think I have to feel sorry for them at all. And of course, they don't want to feel sorry. But there was only some women though. It's not every woman. Because some women I saw wearing headscarf, as it said, that is for practice of embrace modesty in their life, but they wear makeup with a fake eyelash, like longer than their hair inside. So it's like, it's a little bit conflicting. It look like they don't want to embrace modesty, but they have to put a headscarf in order to fit in. And to me, if the woman want to embrace her beauty, makeup, like do everything about, I'm really fine with it. I think everyone can do everything with their body, and it's just a piece of art. You can pay with your face and then make a lot of different look for yourself. And I just feel like, why cannot they be fully expressed if they want that? Like, it's as if they kind of embrace it in where the Lu is not saying about it while putting that headscarf on. you know Anyway, and I also came across a Muslim who decided not to wear it. And one woman, she decided not to wear it because she was growing up in USA and she doesn't feel fit in USA. So I have a feeling that people can do the same act with the different kinds of motivation. Some people wear it out of fear and feeling that they want to fit into the communities. And some people not wearing it for the same reason, not to fit into the society. It's just a different society. And some people wear it with pride and the sense of united with God. So like, it doesn't tell anything. But when I see them, what I see is myself. What I see is how I feel suffocated from my religions. So when I see them, I thought that they must be suffocated too. And some might be, some might not. It's the same in all religions. Though I said I feel suffocated from my religion, Buddhism, I also see a lot of beautiful aspects, I wish that I were taught to have critical thinking and to think for myself and to really try to understand things by myself and not be taught that I have to take in everything, I have to believe everything, I have not question anything. In our culture, even asking question or challenging back is not acceptable. Especially, no one was challenging monk. Even that if he say the most stupid thing, you were not challenging. Maybe if you are down and you understand, you maybe just ignore. But you are, when I am a child, I don't see my parents challenging them back. I don't see my parents say this, you don't believe in this, okay? No, I just take it in everything. And actually my parents, they believe in heaven and hell. Actually the way religion taught, and that would suffocate them to be nice enough and neat people. And I see that, I feel very pain. I really feel very hurt to see people believe in this and then feel guilt and feel shame about who they are. I hate also this aspect that they teach us about our body, our impermanently. So in Buddhism, we believe in that. Okay, you don't need to be Buddhism to believe in this, that the body is impermanent. We all know that we're gonna die, and this body gonna disintegrate. You're young, you're beautiful. Eventually, you're gonna get older, and that is a natural of life. But because some monk wanted to help you embrace religions faster, deeper, I don't know. So they will emphasize how impermanence of this body. It was lectures for hours and hours talking about how disgusting this body. Like, I remember until today, word by word, like that how this body, they said this, if you are not, it said that the body can generate a lot of bad smell, bad mouth, breath. So if you are not shower for a day or two, you're gonna be stinky. You eat food, you have to poop. The body generates disgusting poop, disgusting sweat, disgusting pee, and if you not brush your teeth for a day, it's already have a bad smell coming out. So looking at this whole body, there is nothing that you should cling on. This is a message they want to say. So there is nothing to cling on. Why cling on this body? Better go meditate and hope better for not ever come back to born again. Even though there is a very good intentions behind the teaching, what left with me is like I have subconsciously will myself as disgust, view my body as disgust, and view that the life here on earth is meaningless. There is nothing here good, and all the good thing is somewhere else. And this is maybe, you may say it's like my interpretation, but I was just a kid. How could I have any interpretation than this when adult in the uniform call monk tell me this? I have no other distinction than feeling, actually like we are less than a human. The best place is to go nirvana. Here on earth is like everything is suck. The desire is bad. The desire makes you suffer because you have a desire. That's why you're not happy. Life that can be happy, life is without desire. Why we want that? Like hour and hour of lecture said, why do you want to have that? You want to have this, you want to have that. Is a skill tap, is a gaslighting techniques that you sing. So when I have desire of something, and when I recognize it's a desire, I feel very wrong. Like I shouldn't have this desire. Like I want to be rich. If you said this out loud, I want to be rich, people will be like, you have a desire for another good thing. If I said I want to be enlightened, is that a desire as well? That is fine. I want to be rich. I want to be beautiful. Why would you want to be beautiful? Beautiful is impermanence. You're beautiful now, you will not soon not be beautiful. It's like there's a judgment in what you want, and this is how we live subconsciously. Like I cannot express my deep desire because I will be judged. And in some way, when I have desire, I like, no, ignore it. I want to be famous. Why would you want to be famous? You're not enough. You want to be rich, you feel poor. You want something impermanence. So it's like living life like a going ahead and push back all the time and feel self-hated toward these kinds of things that is natural in our life. And I have to unlearn and undone this. And it's very, very hard. Like I discover another part which is called Tantra. That is what helped me the most is coming now. Oh my God, it's just someone yelling on the speaker for everyone to hear. Oh. Yeah, in Tantra, I'm not saying it's the best thing. I don't know what is best. There is no best. I think everyone life needs a certain different things for their support their part on the journey. But that way I unlearn about how disgust my body is, how disgust my desire is, and embrace it and see how beautiful it is. How to transmit the desire into something more meaningful. Like the desire is already beautiful and meaningful. And we can transmute it into something even more meaningful and beautiful. And that was helping me a lot to stop hating myself, stop hating my life, the life that I have. Yeah, thank you. Now I understand the feeling that I see in people here. And I feel so triggered because I see myself who suffocated in swallow the religions, belief, rules, cultures. It's never about them. It's always about me. You know what I'm thinking? I wanted to read a Quran, the Bible of Muslim people. I really want to see what is there, what they are teaching, and then understand it for myself. Then, because I still feel a lot of, I am not gonna lie, and I don't know how to say, hey, every religion is beautiful. Of course, deep inside, I'm sure it is. But Muslim religion have a lot of perception of violence and to stick and suffocate and this thing. And I have no understanding. I can only perceive from what I hear from media, what happening around us, and I see some evidence of that. And I wonder as well if it's really something coming from the teaching that caused this much of suffocation that is showing up in a violent way. So I don't want to assume, and I want to understand, so maybe I will read it. Even though I've never read my own Buddhism Bible, now it makes me feel like I want to read it too, to really see it my first eye with my own interpretation as an adult. Because though I have a lot of suffocation from religions, but when talking about some of the teaching and the Buddha life story, I feel touched so much, so deep. So yeah, in the end, it's not like a religion good or bad. Religion have something interesting to learn, and some people may interpret it and put in a package, wrap with fears, guilt and shame, and keep to us in the past. Now I want to wrap my own package. Yeah. If you feel suffocated from big institutions called religions or cultures, I'm here with you. It happened to us. It does happen still, and it might still continue. But that perhaps that is a journey. To go in it, feel wrong, be misunderstood, and come out of it. And to come out of it takes a lot of courage and bravery, because you're gonna go against the community that you seeking to have accepting and validation for your whole life, and now you're gonna go against it. Is check every inch inside of your body, as it was shaking inside of me. It feels as you're gonna betray your own people, broke trust to have your own freedom. But if you were there, don't stop. Get out of it.